Welcome back to Garden Warfare 2. You know, I probably want to think about actually completing this community challenge at some point. I'll tell you what, since we're on barbecue corn, we'll do the last little bits of it now. While we're doing that, there are some things that I would like to talk about. How many kills are we away from it? Okay, we gotta get like twice what we got now. We'll do it now. We'll do it now. So this whole picnic alpha thing been going on for a little while now, and inevitably it's not been kept a secret. People have been posting pictures and videos, and people have been talking about it, all this sort of stuff. Not my fault, by the way, EA. I'm not the one posting it. We're gonna have a little talk about it. Don't worry, we're not breaking no rules. It's more like, actually, I specifically want to say something to the people who are actually playtesting this, because I feel like this whole playtest thing has just been handled in the complete wrong way. I'll start by telling you what I believe the whole point of a playtest is. It's to give you a snippet of what they have so far for the game so that you can try it out and give them impartial feedback on what's good and what's not so good, so that they can then go back to the drawing board, make those improvements, and they can hopefully make the game better on launch. So the first issue that's come up straight away is the people that EA have actually got in to playtest this game. Your first mistake was letting any old person sign up for this, because fast forward to now, what you've actually now got is you've got a bunch of people playtesting this game, a good amount of which do not have an open mind about it, and are also not mature enough to actually be impartial. Instead, you kind of have a load of 12-year-olds pissing their pants.
Oh my god, I get to play Garden Warfare 3 early.
Okay, what I want to say to the people who are actually playtesting this thing, I want to try and encourage two things. Just, you know, based on what I've seen. I want to encourage you, first of all, please try and go into this with an open mind. Like I said, the whole point of this alpha playtest is you have a snippet of what the final game is supposed to be, and they want your feedback. They want you to play the game, test it out, and they want some feedback on what's good and what's not good. So you are not doing anyone any favors by going into it with this tunnel vision mindset of, oh my god, this is Garden Warfare 3. It's not Garden Warfare 3. It's not been advertised as Garden Warfare 3. I mean, I haven't got a clue. I haven't played the game, but there is a good chance that this might be something completely different. It might actually be nothing like Garden Warfare. And what I'm trying to tell you is that actually isn't necessarily a bad thing. We had this issue when Nitro Fuel came out. I think far too many people are so quick to associate different with bad. And that's just such a fucking stupid mindset. Because Nitro Fuel comes out and the controls obviously between the original and the remake are a little bit different. Took a little bit of getting used to, but you know what? After I actually got used to it, I decided, you know what? Nitro Fuel controls are actually much better. Which, I mean, you would expect that because the original came out in the 90s and this one's coming out 20 years later, so I should fucking hope the controls are better. But there were so many people who jumped on this bandwagon of, oh, because the controls aren't 100% identical to the original, which was a fucking PS1 game, I hasten to add. Because they're not 100% identical, oh, the controls are shit. No, they're not. They're just different. But different doesn't necessarily mean bad. So you're wondering how this applies to this picnic alpha? What I'm saying is, please try and get this whole Garden Warfare 3 shit out of your head. Go into it with an open mind, enjoy it for what it is, and don't judge it based on previous games. Am I actually there yet? Oh, I am there. Let's get my rewards then. The second thing I want people to remember is this is just an alpha. This is in no way the final game. Like I said, the whole point is they've given you a little snippet of what they have so that you can play it and give them feedback. What you're seeing and playing right now is probably a fraction of what the full game will be. So just keep that in mind as well. Christ, that got serious, didn't it? Let's open some packs. I'm sure that'll tone it down a little bit. Yellow community pack. Oh yes, 250 grand. This one's going to be $500,000, and I don't know what this one's going to be. A trophy. A fucking trophy. So that's the thing, all of a sudden, Super Brains has an actual trophy that you can sit on his head. If that doesn't scream egomaniac, then I don't know what does. Wait, how come I can only play the original classes? Oh, we're playing on Walnut Hills, aren't we? Son of a bitch. God, another one? I'll get these Gatlings out of here. Oh, I'm stuck. Imagine dying because you got stuck on a hedge.
Hedge is edge, only chopped down because I couldn't see the view no more. What's the bone?
He's moaning about the fact that he got fucking beam bombed because your hedge was in the way. Those doing the playtest, if it's still going on, I hope you enjoy it. Not going to encourage anybody to post anything about it. You shouldn't. However, I'm also not delusional, and I know that the internet will be the internet. So enjoy it. Try and keep an open mind, and remember, the fate of how much this game improves could be on your shoulders. So don't fuck it up.